What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your man Overtime here. Just here to remind you before we get into this episode, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Once we hit 3,000 subscribers, that PSC NXT Evo is going to one of you lucky winners. So, click that link in the description, follow the instructions, follow me, PSC, and enter your chance to win this PSC bow. Alright, with that, let's get into this episode. Let's build these arrows. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your man Overtime down here in the basement, coming to you with another episode from the laboratory. Today, we're going to be doing another arrow build. Today, I'm going to build these arrows that are called Killing Stix Micro LT. Give you a little closer view here shortly. But what these are, this is a 4mm arrow. I was reached out from the guy in Canada, Jason, can't remember his last name. I get all the information and put it in the description below so you guys can reach out to him or the company, Killing Stix, and check them out. It's a 4mm arrow, kind of like FMJ's Full Metal Jackets, and with a 60 grain weighted outsert. And I shot one deer with these. I got them towards the end of the season. I shot one deer with them. Hit the deer directly in the shoulder with a mechanical broadhead. Now I've had a mechanical broadhead with another brand of arrows hit that shoulder and completely stopped. Just bounced right off. This arrow, it hit that shoulder, blew through the shoulder and out the other side. And I gutted it to confirm it. We looked in and it was through both shoulders, right up in that like thick part. Blew right through it with the weight. So I thought, alright, maybe just a freak accident or whatever. It just happened to happen once, whatever it is. Then I was shooting down here with this target, which is a hurricane target, which usually stops all my arrows. And this happened. It went through. You see that tip is blunted. If you look at it slowly while it's spin, it's warped. I'll show you that here on the spine tester here shortly, and you can check that out as well. But then I thought, alright, maybe this target is too beat up. And I have a Morel, new Morel, probably a month old. Shot probably 20 arrows in it. So they ain't beat up. Shot on both sides. And the arrow went through and smashed into the brick wall behind as well. So, what I realized with these arrows is these things hit hard. Yeah, make sure you go to the website and check them out. They have multiple different setups. Talk to a guy, he says he got to say these to TJ Dillashaw and Chad Mendez as well. I guess he's a big fight fan, so appreciate that as always. But what we're going to do today, I'm going to go ahead and build me a few more. They sent me 2 dozen. I'm not going to build up all of them, just a handful of them. These right here all got the veins on them, so these will be my hunting arrows. I'm going to build probably 3 more, but without the tape, because they're going to be my practice arrows. So we're going to go through that step of cutting, gluing on the outserts, weighing them, putting the veins on, and everything. So, with that being said, no longer talking, it's time to get to working. Alright, so we got the spine checkers off, replaced with my marker. Tell me how long I need to cut these arrows. So I'm going to do first, I'm going to cut this first one before I cut all 3. Put the outsert on, check to make sure it's the same length as the rest of them. If after this, we proceed to cut all 3 of these off. You know, we're gonna go ahead, get all 3 cut, put the outserts on, then we'll fletch. We already got the tips on, so they're sitting here exactly where they need to. And then, yeah, so let's get to cutting these arrows down. Give them a good twirl in there. Alright, so what I did there is just cleaned out the inserts and took this grinding stone and made sure the ends are all flat and level. Oh, I'm gonna have that once a little bit longer because, excuse me, because I hadn't cut it down to the right size. I cut it just a little long. And here we go. Long go 250 outserts, 60 grains. So now we're gonna go ahead and get the epoxy mixed up, get these ready to dip, put them on there. Then the only thing be left to go ahead and fletch. Alright, so I got my epoxy there. I use like old pieces of plastic where broadheads or something came out of to mix my glue. So go ahead and get sure a good even squeeze. Gotta get the other side coming out as well. There you go. Mix it, ain't gonna need much, so even that is more than we're gonna need. I'm only doing 3 arrows.
And then I knocked my last arrow, and I thought it was open.
Seal my epoxy back so I don't dry out. Take my arrow in, mix together.
It should not have worked. Should not have worked. But
alright, so now I take like an end of a Q-tip for these because the outside you got to get the inside. Take an end of a Q-tip, rub some in there. Take the other half, which is the arrow. Rub it a little bit across the top of there. Slide on there. Get my excess off. Boom. Simple. Rip through these other 2. Alright, just put together, tips on, all about the same size. Now we're gonna go ahead and get them put in the Bitzenberg and get these things fleshed out. And then by tomorrow, let's be ready to shoot. Alright, so we're gonna use the AAE Max Bond. We're gonna use the AAE Hybrid 26, this is 20, I think this is 26, I can't exactly remember. And then I'm gonna use my Bomar bottle. We're gonna clean these off first. And then I ain't got enough in there. Gotta take the lid off, which is fine with me. But we're gonna wipe these ends down first with alcohol. It's a quick wipe with alcohol. Then I got the AAE wipes. I'm also gonna wipe them down with, just to make sure they're completely cleaned off and ready to stick. So get all the fingerprints and stuff off of them. That way I get the best stick from the glue, between the glue and the veins. Brand new arrows, and look, I still got all that black soot and stuff on there. So it's important to get your arrows cleaned off first. Then we got the Max Clean wipes from AAE as well. But so we got the glue, boom, and I got my Bitsenberg clamp. So I was gonna start with the eye fletch up, so I know the eye fletch is always gonna be the flesh that's pointed up. So on my hunting arrows, I use 2 white so I can see more blood, and the red up. Since these are practice, I'm gonna use 2 red, and the white one will be my fletching that stands up, so I know it, I see it. So I'll put it on there. I'll make sure it comes down to the second line. I'll run a little line down the middle. And just dab it all the way up.
We saw GQ pop out of these meetings with another belt. So, you know, we've locked down, unfortunately, again.
It'll completely dry. Make sure it's already pushed all the way down. Line it up evenly. Boom. Make sure it's all the way completely touching the arrow up and down. And since I'm not shooting these night, I'll let it sit for about 60 seconds, pop the jig off, and put the next 2 on. The next ones I'll zoom in so you can see how I'm actually getting that glue to spread, to make sure it's evenly spread throughout the arrow, so I don't have to worry about it flaking off. So we're gonna get ready for the next one. So what we're gonna do here is, again, we take this, get that fletching in there to the second line on the Bitsenberger G.
You told me there would be
Second line right there.
Did you just eat my cucumber? Shh. Just relax.
I'm gonna take the glue, run small bead there, another small bead there, go ahead and dab it all the way up. Spread it all the way up the arrow.
This ridge, this squeak.
Yeah, nice even spread.
After the 24th, as you can see, it's less than ideal for a camera or for different. But
Spin it
here on this ridge.
counterclockwise.
3 separate evenings. So we know he's comfortable here. He keeps finding goes and
Make sure it's seated all the way down
which he feels pretty safe with those.
evenly.
And you can see, you can get on the down one side of the window.
Push it all the way down.
But yeah,
Just like the last one, we're just going.
And looks like
Alright, so we're gonna take that last arrow off the jig.
That's what we're going to do. I'll go home and get a bite to eat and probably come back here after dark. So.
Look it over. Looks good. I'm gonna do the last little thing. A little dab of glue.
Oh, he's little.
On top.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points. My biggest buck to date. Holy shit. Beautiful deer. Yeah. That's one of the prettiest deers I ever laid eyes on.
And the bottoms of all these arrows.
I'm going to be one.
$269.6 grains. So right now we got, it's supposed to be 100 grams. We're gonna try this. 100 grain tip and 25 grains. Just about 124. So, oh, nope, 125. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna wrap up this episode. Another set of arrows ready to go. Tomorrow I got the cameraman coming over. We're gonna go ahead and film some shots with the new PAC. And we're gonna use these new arrows to make sure they're flying straight and true. So, alright guys, next thing I'll be building a new paper tuning station, and we'll be filming that paper tuning, trying fix heads, expandables, and my field points to get them all to fly the same and get that bullet hole impression. Alright guys, with that being said, that's gonna be it for this episode. Building these killing sticks, micro LTs, carbon with the weighted 60 grain tips, and yeah, so it's late, it's almost midnight. It's about time for me to turn in, get ready to get up and go to training in the morning. Alright guys, as always, we're gonna sign out with love, peace, Afro Grease, peace.